Colorado State Rams, taking on the #3 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So the Colorado State Rams will begin with less than ideal field position off that poor return. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
It's an out route. The catch made. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
And the Rams will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Buffaloes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's Welch. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. An important third down attempt for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes line up on first and 10 now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense is...
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Welch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Return it one down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with his 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The Buffaloes will crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Running right through tacklers. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Colorado.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle. Yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Powering right past the defender. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Colorado State has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Rams come to the line, set a fresh set of downs.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your plate. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Impressive spin there. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Right after, up and good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Buffaloes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Rams come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense operating from the pistol.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Rams will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Caught behind the line. It's Russell.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Boy, I'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's third and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the Rams will kick it deep to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Now it's second down here.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Rams begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Rams will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Rams pick up enough to get a first down there. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that...
Touchdown, Colorado State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Let's fly out of the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught, second down now. Here's the option play. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. Colorado State has the lead here. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
He's hit just before the throw, and it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room. It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Colorado. No chance to catch him.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Here's the second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Rams will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's taken at the 45. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. 2nd and 10 here. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Love to see this with the lead late in the game, in the postseason. You got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a 1st down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.